Well, I'm back with another favorite, Jabari Jumps, written and illustrated by Gaia Cornwall. Jabari Jumps. Let's check it out. Jabari Jumps. Jabari Jumps by Gaia Cornwall. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary. But Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, down, down. Splash! Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb, up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and tell myself I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little like a surprise. Jabari loved surprises. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up. He began to climb, up and up and up and up, until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes curled around the rough edge. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. Then he sprang up off the board, flying. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down, down, down he went, and then back up. Whoosh! "Jabari, you did it," said his dad. "I did it," said Jabari. "I'm a great jumper. And you know what?" "What?" said his dad. Surprise double backflip is next. The end. I hope you enjoyed Jabari Jumps. Working up the courage to take a big leap is hard, but Jabari is nearly almost ready to make a great big splash. Thanks for listening to Jabari Jumps. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe while you're home during this time, maybe if there's something that you've been afraid to try, maybe you could do some of the self-talk that Jabari did in here, where he said, or the self-talk that he learned from his dad, who told him that when he sometimes feels nervous, he sometimes says, he takes a deep breath and says, I'm ready, and then it feels like a surprise. So maybe that can be the same for you. I love to get up in front of large audiences to perform and sing songs, but I didn't always feel that way. I used to feel really nervous, and I used to not feel comfortable about that at all. And I kind of had to overcome that the way Jabari had to overcome jumping. I've encountered other things like that too. In fact, just a few years ago, I think I had to get comfortable with jumping off a big high jump like this too, at a nearby town pool. And I went up, and it was a little scary for me, but did a little self-talk like Jabari did, and you're hearing this story, and it felt a little bit like a surprise and not so scary anymore. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Peace out.